Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the fourth grade concept of area and perimeter. This is standard 4.5D in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 16 of the 2025 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. All right, so we have a rectangle that is 80 feet. And it has a perimeter of 80 feet and a length of 23. All right, so let's draw, and we've got a grid line here. So let's just draw a rectangle so we've got something to look at here. All right, so it's going to draw something like this. It's not necessarily going to be to scale, but we want to be able to have something to draw and look at. So we have a rectangle that has perimeter of 80 feet. So we're going to say P equals 80 feet. Now, the length of this rectangle is 23 feet. So I'm just going to label this as my length, 23 feet. I'm supposed to use that to find the area. Remember, the area is the shaded part on the inside. Well, for area, right, I need length times the width. I've got the length of 23. I don't have the width. But I have the perimeter, so I can figure this out. Because remember, our perimeter is we're going to double the length, and then we're going to add that to double the width. All right, so let's double this length. So if the bottom is 23, that also means the top is 23. So let's see how much that is. I've got 23 and 23. That gets me 46 feet. All right, so the perimeter is going to be double the length. So that is going to be 46, because that's what I did. I just doubled the 23, right? 2 times that 23 plus uh, this right here, whatever that is. And so I'm going to make that 80. So that's 80. So how much is left between those two? Well, let's take our 80. Let's do 46. Okay, so we need to regroup. Okay, so 34. That does not mean my width is 34. That means that I need to take this 34 and I need to split this evenly between here and here. Because if I can split that evenly between those two, then it's going to work. So let's take our 34, and then we're going to cut that in half. And that's going to be 17 is what it looks like. All right, so I think my length is 23 and my width is 17. Now, before I just start multiplying, let's verify. The perimeter is all four sides, 17, 17, 23, 23. Need to make sure that this actually adds back up to what it's supposed to. Because that's the tricky part, is a lot of times we will skip splitting this 34. We'll take that 34, we'll think that's the width, and that's actually the width doubled. So 7 and 3 make 10, 7 and 3 make 10, so I got two 10s. It's a 20. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I actually have my good dimensions. Now, what do I need to do? Well, I need to find my length times width, so that's 23 times, now I know my width is 17. Now I need to multiply 23 by 17, and then we're good to go. All right, so let's do that. Let's do 23 times 17. That's going to be 21. Carry that 2. 7 times 2 is 14. Add that 2 is 16. And then I'm just going to write down 23, because when you multiply by 1, you just write the digits down. Just make sure you have that 0 holding that spot. That's 1. That's 9. That's 391. And since we're dealing with area, it's going to be feet squared, or you might see it written like this, square feet, just because we're dealing with imaginary squares in the inside of that rectangle. And so we see our answer here. We do have an area of D, 391 square feet.